Dear students, I start my lecture on the topic measures of central tendency. The average of a data is called a measure of central tendency, as the average lies in the middle of the lowest and highest values of a data. It is called a measure of central tendency. All the values of a population cluster around the average. There are three types of averages, namely mean, median and mode. Out of these three averages, in this class we are going to discuss about mean and its methods. First type is mean. Mean is an average. It is a measure of central tendency. Mean is obtained by adding all the values and by dividing the total by the total number of observations. Mean is represented by the symbol x bar. Mean is of two types, arithmetic mean and geometric mean. The average can be obtained arithmetically is called arithmetic mean. In geometric mean, mean is obtained by geometric progression. Mean can be obtained for ungrouped and grouped series. Mean can be calculated by the two methods, that is, one is direct method and the second one is indirect or assumed mean method. In direct method, mean is calculated for ungrouped data by the formula x bar is equal to sigma x by n. The symbolic representation of mean is x bar, sum of is sigma, value of an item is x, total number of items is n. The second method is indirect method or assumed mean method. Formula of mean is x bar is equal to a plus or minus sigma d by n. The symbolic representation of mean is x bar, assumed mean is a, sum of is sigma, deviation from assumed mean is d, number of observations is n, sum of d is sigma d. Next, now we are going to solve a problem for individual series by direct and indirect method. When only one set of data is given, it is known as individual series. First, the weights of data are entered in the tabular column. Next, we have to add all the values of weights of fishes, that is sigma x, sum of all the weights of fishes is equal to 150 grams. Now we have to substitute the value of sigma x, which is 150 in the formula. Here n is total number of items, which is 10. So 150 divided by 10 is 15 grams. Mean is 15 grams. Next, now we are going to calculate mean by indirect method or assumed mean method. Weights of fishes are entered in the first column. In the second column, we have to calculate deviation. Deviation is equal to x minus a. Value of an item is x, assumed mean is 16, assumed mean is a. Here we have to choose any one of the weight from the given set. We have taken 16 as assumed mean. So we have to substitute these values into the formula, that is d is equal to x minus a. Here 12 is x and 16 is a. So 12 minus 16 is equal to minus 4. Next, 15 minus 16 is equal to minus 1. 11 minus 16 is minus 5. 19 minus 16 is plus 3. 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. 20 minus 16 is 4. 14 minus 16 is equal to minus 2. 20 minus 16 is equal to plus 4. 12 minus 16 is minus 4. 11 minus 16 is equal to minus 5. Now we have to add all the deviations. We get sigma d. That is, sum of all the deviations is called a sigma d. Sigma d is equal to minus 10. Now we are going to substitute these values into the formula. Formula x bar is equal to a plus or minus sigma d by n. A is assumed mean is 16, then sigma d is minus 10, n total number of item is 10. Next 16 plus or minus 10 divided by 10 is minus 1. So 16 minus 1 mean is equal to 15 grams. Here mean is same in both direct and indirect method. Next we are going to calculate mean for the discrete series. If the given set of data are grouped among themselves, it is said to be discrete or discontinuous series. Weights of fishes are entered in the first column, which is x. Number of fishes are entered in the second column, which is frequency f. Weight is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then frequency is 15, 17, 20, 16, 19, 13. We have to add all the frequencies. We get sigma f is equal to 100. In the third column, we have to find a fx, where f is multiplied with x. That is 15 multiplied with 6 is equal to 90. 17 multiplied with 7 is equal to 119. 20 multiplied with 8 is equal to 160. 16 multiplied with 9 is equal to 144. 19 multiplied with 10 is equal to 190. 13 multiplied with 11 is equal to 143. So we have to add all the values of fx. Now we get sigma fx is equal to 846. Now we are going to substitute these values into the formula. The formula for discrete series is x bar is equal to sigma fx divided by sigma f. X bar is mean, sigma is sum of, f is frequency, x is weight of fishes, then sigma f is total number of fishes. We have to substitute these values into the formula, that is sigma fx is 846 divided by sigma f or capital N. So 100. 846 divided by 100 is equal to 8.46 grams. Answer, mean is 8.46 grams. Next, find the mean for the following data, that is mean for continuous series. If the given set of data includes consecutive class limits, is said to be continuous series. Here the weight of fishes are entered in the first column, that is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60. Here we have to calculate the mid value. Formula of mid value is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. The left side of the class interval is lower limit. The right side of the class limits is known as upper limit. So the first class 10 is lower limit, 20 is upper limit. So 10 plus 20 is equal to 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. The second class 20 is lower limit, 30 is upper limit. 20 plus 30 is equal to 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25. The third class 30 is lower limit and 40 is the upper limit. So 30 plus 40 is equal to 70 divided by 2 is equal to 35. In the fourth class 40 is the lower limit and 50 is the upper limit. 40 plus 50 is equal to 90 by 2 is equal to 45. Then the fifth class 50 is the lower limit, 60 is the upper limit. 50 plus 60 is equal to 110 divided by 2 is equal to 55. Next, number of fishes are entered in the third column, which is f, frequency. That is 15, 17, 16, 19 and 13. Next we have to calculate FM in the fourth column. That is, F is multiplied, frequency is multiplied with a mid value. Here the frequency is 15, mid value is 15. So 15 multiplied with 15 is equal to 225. Next 17 multiplied with 25 is equal to 425. 16 multiplied with 35 is equal to 560. 19 multiplied with 45 is equal to 855. Next 13 multiplied with 55 is equal to 715. We have to add all the values of FM. We get sigma FM, that is 2780. Here we have to add all the frequencies. We get sigma F is equal to 80. And now we are going to substitute these values into the formula. That is, the formula of mean is x bar is equal to sigma Fm by n. Here the symbolic representation of mean is x bar, sum of is sigma, frequency is F, mid value is m, n is number of observations. So sigma Fm is 2780 divided by n is 80. Here the mean value is 34.75 grams. Next we have to calculate mean by indirect method or assumed mean method. Weight of fishes are entered in the first column, that is 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 and 50 to 60. In the second column we have to find a value for the given class limits. That is, first class limit is 10 to 20. Here this class 10 is lower limit and 20 is upper limit. So 10 plus 20 is equal to 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. In the second class 20 is lower limit, 30 is upper limit. That is 20 plus 30 is equal to 50 divided by 2 is equal to 25. Then the third class 30 is the lower limit and 40 is the upper limit. 30 plus 40 is equal to 70 divided by 2, that is 35. In the fourth class 40 is the lower limit and 50 is the upper limit. 40 plus 50 is equal to 90 divided by 2 is equal to 45. In the fifth class 50 is the lower limit and 60 is the upper limit. 50 plus 60 is equal to 110 divided by 2 is equal to 55. The left side of the class interval is lower limit. The right side of the class interval is upper limit. The formula of mid value is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Next, in the third column the frequencies are entered, that is, which is F, that is 15, 17, 16, 19, 13. We have to add all the frequencies. We get sigma F, which is 80. Then in the fourth column we have to calculate deviation. D is equal to m minus a. D is deviation, m is mid value, a is assumed mean. So here the assumed mean is 45, m is class marks, that is 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. The class limits containing highest frequency which is selected as the assumed mean, that is 45. So 15 minus 45 is equal to minus 30. Here m is 25, a is minus 45, 45 is equal to minus 20. Here m is 35 minus a is 45 is equal to minus 10. Here m is 45, a is 45, 45 minus 45 is equal to 0. Here m is 55 minus a is 45 is equal to 10. So next, in the last column we have to calculate FD, that is F is multiplied with D. We get FD. So 15 multiplied with minus 30 is equal to minus 450. 17 multiplied with minus 20 is equal to minus 340. 16 multiplied with minus 10 is equal to minus 160. 19 multiplied with 0 is equal to 0. Then 13 multiplied with 10 is equal to 130. Here we have to add all the values of FD. We get sigma FD is equal to minus 820. We have to add all the frequencies. We get sigma F is equal to 80. So now we are going to substitute these values into the formula. The formula for mean is x bar is equal to A plus or minus sigma FD by n. Here A is assumed mean, sum of is sigma, frequency is F, D is deviation from assumed mean, n is number of observations. Then next we have to substitute these values into the formula. Assumed mean is 45, then sigma FD is minus 820. Here n is number of observation, which is 80. So minus 820 divided by 80. 45 minus 820 divided by 80 is minus 10.5. So 45 minus 10.25 is equal to 34.75 grams. Mean is 34.75 grams. Next, merits of mean. Mean is well defined. Calculation is easy. All the items are considered for calculation. It is based on each and every observation. It is used for other statistical calculations. Thank you.